Okay, so it's 11:15. We're at about the 30-minute mark of having put these oils on the paper. And so I'm not seeing any that have the lemons, y'all. The lemon ones, so the Majestic Pure, completely dry. I mean, I can see where it was. If you hold it up to the light, you can see where it was. And the Better Homes and Gardens is like it's spread a little bit. None of them are crazy. Plant Therapy is brighter yellow than the others. You guys probably can't see these details. They really shouldn't have much color to them at all. Having added color says there might be something not as natural in it. And these are just my assessments, right? I'm just making observations. Now is completely dry, completely gone. And they, essential oils, they linger, right? The therapeutic effect is that they go on, they get absorbed, and that they are not just flashed off in that top note, meaning the top note is the brightest smell that you'll find. It's the first smell, and it's the mid and base notes, they're called, that linger around and pull out the additional constituents. So this just means there may be some variance in what's actually in those constituents. So the lemons have gone very differently than the lavenders and the peppermint. These still seem a little wetter, right? A little like they're still present. The peppermint, they're still a little wetter too, a little still here. So the next part of this is we'll come back in a few hours and see what we've got, and we'll sort of keep working this throughout today and then around this time tomorrow to see what changes we see in the papers. I will tell you that I have a raging headache right this minute, and I haven't had a headache in years, in a very long time, except for sitting in my aunt's house that day. And anytime you run across something that is like a synthetic perfume or Glade air freshener kind of thing in somebody's house, and they don't last very long, thank goodness, because it's a fragrant thing. And so I'm going to go outside, get grounded again, and try to purge this, whatever it is, out of my nose. The interesting thing now is I want to know which one or which ones are doing this. I think I have a couple of clear thoughts on sort of the three main culprits, but what I'm going to do is over the course of the next few days, eliminate them from being in my room, in the rooms that I'm in. So in other words, they're probably going to go, maybe put them in my guest room closet or something, so they're out of the way, and work that process of elimination to see if it's multiple ones. Excuse me. And this is what happens. It hits that back of the throat. And see if it's multiple ones that are doing this to me, right? And I have always been sensitive to smell. Things that smell bad make me gag. Perfumes, even in corporate America days, and God forbid being on airplanes or in elevators with people, people's perfume, men's colognes, that kind of thing would always make me very uncomfortable. And there were very little perfumes that I could wear. I finally, as a teenager, found Chanel No. 5, and it has always been one of my favorites, though I don't really use perfumes anymore. I mean, I think there's a bottle back there somewhere, but I can't tell you the last time I would have ever sprayed it. I tend to put essential oils and diffusers and wear the essential oils almost as perfumes some days. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see where this leads us and the information that it gives us. I do know there's something in this room, in these fragrant bottles right now they're different. We're starting to see some differences and note some differences in how they smell and make you feel. And that right now my head is not happy. So I'm gonna move out of this room. I think I'm gonna take my laptop to the sunroom, leave all this stuff here, and that way I can be out there with some fresh air and still doing some work. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Wendy, I saw your note about coming to do a side-by-side blind testing comparison. Come on, bring a dog. We'll do some Reiki work or training or whatever you want to do. So we're not that far apart. So come on down. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bring what on camera? What do you want to bring on camera, Vicky? She must have dropped off.